Hey everybody, James the D guy. Today I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to tear apart my boosted motor that I've put over 12,000 miles on. The clutch has seen over 40,000 miles, and this is all eBay parts. We're going to inspect them, and then I'm going to freshen all of it up. Even if it doesn't need it, I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm building this motor up for the summer to push 20 to 25 pounds of boost. But before I do that, I figure I better clean the garage up a little bit and change my shirt. So after that, you'll see what happens. Okay, this is a 20,000 mile update on the clutch. So I'll start by taking the clutch apart, and then we'll work on the motor. Still looks like it has a lot of life left in it, but I'm going to replace it with the new build anyways. But I'll set this on the shelf for a backup. Pressure plate still looks pretty good. There's not a lot of grooves in it. There's some burn spots, but that could have been from the oil when it had an oil leak. And the flywheel still looks good. I'm going to get it resurfaced because it does have burn spots on it. But otherwise it looks pretty good. So I'm going to take the flywheel off, and then we'll move the motor up higher so you can see the internals and see how everything's doing. Alright, well, let me try to get these bolts broke loose. Looks like there's still a little oil around it. That's my new rear main seal. So now we're going to take the motor and set it up there and tear down the oil pan, flip it over, tear down the oil pan, and look at all the internals. The motor has 15,000 miles and the clutch has about 20 to 25,000. So should be pretty good for what it is. It's all eBay still, so we'll see how good the eBay products are holding up. And the cylinders and the pistons, they still look good. At 14 pounds of boost, it's been holding steady, and they're actually pretty clean still. I haven't cleaned them. And the cylinder walls still look really good, so probably just have to freshen up the bottom end for this next summer and go from there. You want to inspect this pickup tube that sucks the oil from the bottom of the oil pan. Make sure there's not a lot of metal shavings. There's a few in mine, but that's just because it ran low on oil, and that's why I pulled it out and shut it off. But it's fairly clean otherwise. Just a couple little spots and some gasket sealer. But you want to inspect that and then clean it and set it off to the side. You also want to make a note that the center two right here are longer than the rest of them, and if you get these backwards, they'll thread in, but it'll cause the seating issue. So make sure you make little dots of some color because it might have yellow. You can use white, green, it doesn't matter, whatever color paint pen you can get. Make sure you note that those are longer because you're going to want to put those back in the same order they came out. Okay, here's one of the main bearings from cylinder number 4. Looks like perfect wear on it. It's holding up pretty strong. Crank still looks good in all main journals. There's no real scarring or scratches. It's just the normal wear. There's none of these other rods that are burnt, so I'm going to assume that if I take them all apart, all the bearings are still going to be good. But I figured better safe than sorry whenever oil line popped off. So normal play back and forth, that's 100% normal. Even on the stock motors they do that. Just no up and down play. Left to right's normal because that's not going to have left to right motion during normal operation. So I'm going to take the rest apart and check it all out and let you guys know. Okay, now you can see all the journals. They're nice and clean. Normal wear, but nothing real bad. This one has some scarring, but it's nothing real deep. I'll go get it polished out and get the specs done and put it back together after some new bearings. So that's a 15,000 mile update on the internals from eBay. That's Godspeed rods, the Vitara pistons with just all the bearings and stuff that came with it. And this is a remanufactured crank. And yeah, I'm gonna pull some of the pistons out so you can see with the rods attached to them that it's legit forged rods, so people can't speculate on my build. And here you can see it says YCP 22108. YCP is Vitara's piston brand. And it says 0.50 for board 20 over. And that's it for the internals. They all look good still. No real damage. So now I'm going to get it all freshened up and slap it all back in, and you guys will see it on 20 to 25 pounds of boost this upcoming summer. Might have it done before then, but I don't know if I'm going to put it in yet. So, well, there you go, guys. That's my update for eBay build. Everything's successful, so as long as you do it right, eBay's not bad, and it's honestly not even eBay that's the problem. It's certain sellers on eBay. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and keep tuned on my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.